All right, so this is my first year for fully implementing number talks with my classroom. Last year we used a traditional math book, which presented basically one strategy for the students to solve their problems, and they kind of struggle with whole number sense. So as we moved through it this year, the students really evolved and grew with their comfort of numbers, understanding the importance of decomposing a number, using friendly numbers, understanding the value of a number. So they've really progressed with this, and we look forward to this every day. There's no groaning or complaining. They kind of scoot up in their chairs, and it's my favorite part of the day because I really get to hear their thinking. And they turn and talk to each other a great deal, and there's been a great deal of support. We have a student who, for example, is a Tier 3 student, really struggles in math, and one day she was explaining her strategy, had everything perfect, and the class just cheered for her. So it was exciting to see that, and she just glowed. The class has really progressed this year. With our second MPA, we had a score of 33, but by our third MPA, we had doubled it to a 66. And I contribute a lot of that to the number talks. We've used the fractions as well. And so the students, we were on our way to leave the classroom one day, and I still had it projected on the board, and they were hesitant to leave the room because they wanted to explain all their different ways of how they understood equivalent fractions. So it's contagious. And then it flows into my regular math lesson because we've had such great conversations that they're just willing to open up, work together, and be accepting of how other people do it. I've had conferences with other teachers, with other parents. I explained a strategy to a parent who had grown up with the traditional sense, and she looked at that and said, I totally get that. It just made so much sense to the parent, and now she understood how her child was learning as well. The students are a mix. We're a Title I school. I have ESL student, ECE student. It's a nice split of boys and girls, some African American students, Hispanic, and they all participate, and they're just a really supportive group, and they like to see their strategies and just talk to each other about what they've learned.
Wow.